Alright, what's going on? So pretty hard to keep up with Cyberpunk 2077 these days. I've just uploaded a video and now new gameplay has surfaced. The Black Market, which is going to be featured in Dogtown. This was uploaded just an hour ago by GameSpot. It's nearly 10 minutes long. So what I thought I'd do is give this a watch live so you can kind of see the video for yourself. Pause it here and there to talk about things and give opinions. Hopefully that sounds alright. I mean, if it doesn't, feel free to click off and tell me to kill myself.
Too tame?
This is Black Market, a location where you as a player, as a mercenary, you can obtain unique cyberware and weapons, things that you cannot find anywhere in this world.
Now, this is interesting. I'm very much surprised that the Black Market is a physical part of gameplay. As I said in a recent video that, Dogtown is this area which attracts business, well, it attracts illegal business because it's free from corporations tax as well. So, a lot of not even industry, but a lot of selling, a lot of consumer goods and illegal items are kind of peddled here and sold at mass volumes. I originally just thought that this was going to be a kind of background bit, like lore, I suppose, almost like setting the scene. It's interesting to see that this is actually a physical part of gameplay. This is really surprising to me, actually, and already I've got a good feeling that perhaps there's a lot more going on that maybe just seemed like it was there for bells and whistles that's actually pretty goddamn legit. So let's keep going.
Dogtown is a part of Night City, but has its own very distinct look and vibe. It's outside of the jurisdiction of NCPD, attracting all kinds of eccentrics and dangerous characters.
Radical mods, Jim. Never seen anything like that on a non-maelstromer.
You mean this? Ain't seen nothing yet. Check this out. Or this here.
First of all, just as V said, this guy is borged. Look at this man, holy shit. The details are absolutely insane. First of all, this cyberware is completely unique. I can't say I've seen anyone with this in the game at present, especially not an NPC. The quality looks a little bit blurry because YouTube and their goddamn compression, but you can see here that all of these open wires, basically all of the electrics that are going on under the hood are just completely visible. Also, this lovely gentleman has what looks to be bones, little bones just kind of stuck to him. You got all of this crazy metal, this crazy cyberpunk shit, and then very primal human, very tribal versus very high tech. That's an interesting little bit there. Look how smooth the animations are. It almost looks like a cutscene. Let's just play that back one more time. Bearing in mind, this, I would assume, is what happens when you go up to talk to a character. So instead of them just standing there like a melon, they're interacting with the world dynamically.
But what's inescapable in Dogtown is Kurt Hansen. Kurt is a leader of Borges militia who rules Dogtown with an iron fist.
You've come to the right place. NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown. Taxes, who the
Check this out.
needs them? In Dogtown, I keep your business safe as long as you abide by my rules.
One thing which I do want to point out, unfortunately, just take a look at the NPCs right now. They look very static. They look very similar to how they look in the game already. That does concern me mildly, but then again, we already had confirmation that NPCs weren't receiving an AI buff. It was mostly just bug fixes, but look, they're all just standing here kind of not doing anything.
To deliver more thrilling gameplay experiences, like the air dash or the ability to...
One thing which I have noticed as well about this whole area is how dense it is. There's a hell of a lot going on. Extremely claustrophobic. Very good placement of objects as well. Look how much shit is all over the floor. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a lot of Night City feels very clean, especially out on the streets. There isn't a lot of rubbish, but this place looks intimate. I guess you could say very intimate. Oh. So these looking for some Armani jeans from the car boot sale, right? This guy, look, he doesn't want any trouble, but he's getting trouble. Absolutely getting trouble. The NPC stops as well and turns away. The NPCs can recognize that there's an event going on here, even though, you know, their behavior is exactly how it's always been. They stop and they can recognize it. I think that's pretty good. I think there's a big difference here though, because you can very clearly tell that these are your bog standard random NPCs, whereas these guys are either scripted or perhaps have some kind of dynamic encounter. Alright, so the rest of this is a load of Keanu Reeves just busting out his big schlong. Understandable. Not that I've seen it because that would be weird, but yeah, that is the black market. That's an honest reaction to the black market. It looks good. It does look good. I've just turned a fan on. It looks really good. Obviously, it goes without saying. That one dynamic encounter is enough to sell it to me. I don't know if this was scripted. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks clean. It looks finished. I'm excited and I'm hopeful. Let me know what you guys think as always, and I'll catch you lot in a bit.